Ohio House Bill 250 calls for the state's public schools to restrict cell phone use during learning hours. But what we wanted to know is how is it going for schools that have recently changed their policies? Silver Barker, she spoke with local school leaders about that today. She joins us now live in studio with this update. Silver?
Well, Ottawa Hills Superintendent Adam Fineski tells me their policies for cell phone use were recently updated this year. He says they've got a system that is working well for all schools in the district. As an elementary student, you can bring a cell phone to school, but it has to be turned off and kept in a book bag or locker all day. As a junior or senior high student, you can use it in between class periods and transition times at lunch. These are the rules for cell phone use at Ottawa Hills schools.
They come into the classroom and they have to file it in kind of like a shoe rack pocket chart device that works out really well, and usually the student has the same slot every day.
Balanced but fair, Ottawa Hills Superintendent Adam Fineski says was the reason they changed their policy for this year.
So putting it in that slot when they walk in, they could really just focus on the class, talk to each other in class, collaborate with each other, and we saw a big improvement really in the morale of the kids and their ability to stay focused.
Almost halfway through the school year, Fineski says is a policy that works for them and they plan on sticking with. Ohio Lieutenant Governor Jon Husted says he hopes all schools in Ohio come up with some sort of policy before the state's deadline in July.
Too much access to smartphones is leading to academic decline. It is leading to bullying. It's leading to mental health issues. It's degrading the culture of our schools across this country.
Lieutenant Governor Husted says more than 61% of schools have already adopted formal policies.
This should be left up to the schools. We don't want to have a one-size-fits-all policy, but we did come up with some model policy, and the overwhelming evidence from talking to school leaders is that get rid of them altogether. That works best. One of the things that they told us is that when you remove cell phones from the schools, the most noticeable event that occurs is that the lunchroom becomes loud again.
And as mentioned, schools have until July 2025 to put a formal policy in place. Reporting in the studio, Silver Barker, WTOL 11.